Hi, I'm Leslie.
Hi, I'm Carrie.
And welcome to Movie Talk.
The show where you have real talk about real movies and entertainment news, highlighting up-and-coming producers and independent films. In the first part of the show, we talk about new movie releases and box office results.
In the second segment of our show, we share personal segments that we feel make the grade, of course, with our indie picks. So get your popcorn, sit back and relax, and enjoy real movies with real talk.
Welcome to Movie
Talk.
With our guest, Molly Gazay, actress, filmmaker, here to promote Puppet People. Oh wow! When I saw this, when I saw some clips from this, I was like, I'm wondering, are you inspired by Jim Henson?
Yes.
Of course, yes.
I mean, anyone,
undoubtedly, yes.
Yeah, anyone from my generation who watched anything with puppets is automatically inspired by Jim Henson. And
I love Jim Henson too.
Oh my God,
Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, Frank Oz and him were just magic together.
Yes.
So yes, absolutely. Yeah, Puppet People was definitely inspired by that. Avenue Q. Peter Jackson actually did a puppet show or a puppet movie, Meet the Feebles. So a little bit of that in there too, inspirational wise.
So how did this project come together? How did it start coming together and just melding?
Yeah. So I've been kind of toying with doing short films, and I did a lot of theater and variety shows in San Francisco, where I'm originally from. Oh, okay. And yeah, I'm a California girl. And
Bay Area.
Bay Area. And this show actually came about because I was living in a household with a bunch of people, and we all had very dramatically different personalities. One was a gamer, actress and filmmaker, and also used to do childcare. Another girl, she would bring home a girl every night. We'd be like, how the hell does she do this? Kind of thing. So, and she worked at a pizza place. It was a crazy household of people, and there was always a rotating storylines that would go on, and I thought how funny it would be if we kind of did something similar, only with puppets being the opposite of what those people were like. So so it just kind of developed there, and it didn't go very far in San Francisco, but when I moved to Seattle right before I came to New York, and we were like, oh, let's do something now, and let's do something different. And Puppet People had always been kind of on the back burner, and we were like, we're going to do a puppet show.
So did you do a lot of the casting in Seattle?
Yeah, so actually the entire show was done in Seattle. Okay. We owned a house, or we had a house. It was a 2-story, so we primarily filmed there, all over the city. We filmed at a warehouse that was amazing. It was an art space, and we kind of walked in. We didn't pay for any of the set pieces or the places. They were all donated to us through the community. Cool. Yeah. The company that I run, Diablo Productions, is a community-based company. We ask people to help. We help them.
Like a cooperative.
Yeah, it's a co-op. Yeah. It's a co-op company, and
I love it.
We help each other. If you want to do a character that you wouldn't normally be cast for, we try to incorporate that in and be like, oh, okay, so, and non-traditional typecasting, and primarily focusing on women in film.
So do you feel like you were saying when you were in the Bay Area, where you're from, it didn't totally gel together, but when you went to Seattle, do you think there was something about the energy of Seattle that made that all happen? You were saying people were giving you space and warehouses.
Yeah. It was incredible. San Francisco, we had a very similar situation where we had places donated. I was heavily involved in the singer-songwriter scene there as well. So we had a lot of spaces that we could utilize. But this show in particular, I think Seattle being a smaller community, and also it's definitely quirkier there. Like,
That's
San
what
Francisco's great, but yeah, Seattle's very quirky.
Non-traditional.
And, when I was telling people, oh, we're going to have puppets and musical numbers, and they're like, oh, I'm definitely on this.
It's booming for the film business.
Yeah,
it is definitely booming over there.
Oh yeah, no, it's been really great, and yeah, there is a sense of community there. Like, there is a huge sense of we're all in this together. I feel like very much like what I've encountered here in New York. I've only been here for 3 months, but
oh wow, you give New York a thumbs up?
I am. Like,
you're becoming. It's like you're a New Yorker when I met you.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't even know him. You're
right.
like doing
San
a good job here.
Francisco, New York, they're just kind of hand in hand.
Yeah. They're going back and forth, round trips,
Exactly, yeah. It's kind of, the personalities are very similar and stuff. Yeah. But yes, Seattle had this, and they also had a lot more space. With Puppet People, it was a little bit difficult. The demographic in Seattle is primarily white, and so we tried to incorporate as many people of color into our shows and to the variety shows that we've done. Flower Shop of Horrors, which was the one that we had done previously. It was a web series we did previously.
Seen it.
Yeah,
very cool, very fun.
Very fun, and that one was in San Francisco, and that was predominantly mixed. We had every ethnicity that we could possibly find, because I feel like that's very important. We are a community of people. That doesn't mean one color. So, so that is what we tried to do. With puppet people, it was a little bit more difficult, so we did that with the puppets. Some of the puppets are a variety of colors. Blue and pink and green and, you know, brown.
Definitely universal.
Yeah.
Like a rainbow.
So yeah, we tried to make that as diverse as possible with the puppets, and we do have people of color. We used to joke on the set that we had 3 primary people who were redheads. So we used to be like, well, they're a minority, so we got that.
I love that.
There's something in here.
We're gonna give a shout out to the redhead.
Exactly. And I had purple hair in the show, so it was
you had purple
bright
hair.
purple. So you know, it's
like
mixing it up. So yeah, so you know, we try with the non-traditional typecasting to make sure that not only women, also men are seen, predominantly women, but also ethnicity-wise. And with the one that we're doing next, that's going to be a very focused point because it's going to be here in New York. And yeah, so hopefully as much diversity as humanly possible.
Let's take a look at that trailer.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yay, puppet people!
Yay.
I'm in a land far, far away. There were puppets.
Now they can play by the rules, defining who's cool.
And there were people.
Rumors down the hall, playing the prom queen, making a scene, marrying the right man.
Diablo Productions presents Puppet People, a dark comedy
I
musical.
like it when the freaks come out on time. I like it when the underdog wins in the end. I like it when the freaks come.
So very cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so awesome. So bright, colorful, happy, fun.
Yeah, very fun. It's a dark comedy musical, so
Yeah.
it will have some dark elements. There's a lot of mystery, and there's actually magic. We have some CG effects in there that my boyfriend's doing some special effects work. So
I like the costumes and the colors.
You look great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It was a new side of you.
Yeah, yeah. The purple. We wanted to do something fun with that, and we did. And yeah, I love. We wanted to make it kind of almost cartoony in a way, but without making it too cartoony.
And the soundtrack.
You
was
got
good,
that
too.
right. You got that
So
I
I
enjoyed the
have to
soundtrack.
talk about the music in the show. All the music has been donated
wow.
from singer-songwriters all around the world.
Very cool.
Yeah, some are here in New York, some are in San Francisco, some are in Seattle, some are in Italy. Yolanda is, or She Owl, she has a lot of her music in here. She's from Italy. They're world travelers. Jenna and Jesse are 2 really good friends of mine, and they have their music in here. So it's a really diverse. I have my own music in here. Yeah, so there's a lot of amazing music that you can also find on the website. And yeah, but Diabla, D-I-A-B-L-A, Productions with an S.com, and you can find Puppet People. You can find all the variety shows that we've done, the live productions that we've done.
You do some burlesque too, right?
We've done burlesque in the past, yeah. And then my website is on there with the founders, mollygazay.com. And you can find me as an actress, singer, songwriter, filmmaker, all that fun jazz. And
We'll
and
have you on the website, company website too.
awesome, that sounds great.
Could you tell me a little bit about the project you have in pre-production?
Yes, so
Yeah, I wanna
very
hear about
excited
that.
about this. It's called Friction, and Friction is going to be a story. It's going to be a twisted story of love, and the idea is that we are doing some not something completely similar to Puppet People, but showing life as it happens with the quirks and the screwed up things that happen within it through a different medium. And we are going to be adding a lot of musical numbers to it, and there's going to be more spoken word. And we're going
like
to try
that
to
a
do a
lot.
little bit more urban.
I do that some of that myself.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. it's-
Poetry, spoken word.
Oh,
very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's going to incorporate a lot of that. So we're going to try to mix it up. This was very, comical and fun. This is going to be more of a drama.
I like that.
With those slight weird elements to it. So
I like
don't
that.
want to talk too much about it, but it's twisted side of love is what friction
Well, I
is
liked
gonna
getting that inside peek
be.
into
Yeah.
it. Yay, thank you, Molly. It has been such a pleasure having you here
Yeah,
today, Molly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same as well.
Yeah.
We look forward to it.
Yes.